Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can tell by the title, I'm sure, we are going to do something that is very near and dear to my heart, which you've all seen before on this channel and I'm sure on many other channels. And it is a Lush haul. Yay! Now this is a special Halloween fall inspired haul. So all the products I have today are either new releases for Halloween this season or also items that were released before in previous seasons for Halloween, but they've stuck around and stayed with their traditional, normal line as opposed to a limited edition line. So with no further ado, let's just jump right in and get started. Okay, so the first item I have for you today is Phoenix Rising, which is a bath bomb, or ballistic, however you prefer to say it. And it is this fuchsia colored bath bomb that smells like apple and cinnamon. Now that's the description on the website. I guess you could smell, I don't smell a huge amount of apple in this. Like if you've ever smelled the So White bath bomb that comes out at Christmas time, that really smells like apple. This smells like apple with a hint of something else. And I guess it would be cinnamon, but I don't actually think it smells that spicy. But the scent is meant to be cinnamon and apple. And it actually has, if you can see that little gold line up there, that is supposed to be a cinnamon stick, though it just looks like a painted gold line to me, but regardless. This is a really nice one. I had this one last year actually for the fall time, because cinnamon and apple, you know, unanimously says fall to me, so I bought it then and I liked it. It was not my favorite, but I wanted to give it a go again because I also really like to feel like it's fallish and warm outside, and this is kind of one of those things for me, so I decided to go for it again. If you're interested in getting reviews on any of these products that I have talked about, please just comment down below so that I know that you're interested in that, and I will do like a quick little mini review on some of these products so that you know what I thought of them. It's been a while since I had this one. I remember it was something I liked, but I wasn't crazy about it. So if you're interested in that, just let me know. Moving right on, this is Ceridwen's Cauldron. This is actually a bath melt. And if you're unfamiliar with Lush, which I'm sure most of you aren't who's watching Lush videos, but basically a bath melt is like a solid form of oil that you can then put in your water. The hot water melts it and basically makes this really nice soft bath that smells really good and makes your skin like super crazy soft. So Ceridwen's Cauldron, and everyone pronounces this differently. This is how the people at my Lush store pronounced it, so this is what I call it. Is actually based on a spell, and you're meant to get out of the bath and spit 3 times into it, and your wish supposedly will come true. Now, again, I don't really know anything about that, but I really like this. It's a little bath melt. It's kind of round. It's wrapped in a piece of muslin, so you can actually put this into the water and let the oils and everything melt through the muslin, and then whatever's left over, which I think there's quite a few like exfoliating bits in here, like oatmeal and that type of thing, you can then use it to scrub your skin to exfoliate a little bit. I've had a lot of people say really nice things about this one, so I wanted to give it a go. I will say that it is extremely herbally. The smell of it is very herbally. It's just very, there isn't a whole lot of sweet there. It's mainly just like you threw it like a ton of herbs in a big bowl and mashed it up and then put it with some cocoa butter. So this has quite a lot of different types of herbs in it. The one that I can smell the most is lavender. I could have told you that right off the bat. But there's also frankincense in here, and rose absolute, and elderflowers, which is apparently the featured ingredient. Daisy flowers, cow's lips, tangerine oil, whole oats, which is the exfoliating aspect of it, walnut oil, and cocoa butter. So that's a bunch of different things in here. If you're not a big fan of herbally scents, you probably would not go for this, but I wanted to give it a go because it's nice and festive for the season, and I like bath melts, so I thought this was a good one to try out. The next one I have for you is one that I also had last year, and this one I love. This is called the Enchanter. And it is a big, beautiful orange and yellow bath bomb. This is a bath bomb that they had released last year for their Halloween season, and as you can tell, it's very Halloween fall themed with the orange and the yellow, kind of like the falling leaves outside. And it is extremely citrusy. It also makes your bath basically orange and yellow, which is really, really beautiful, and this scent is incredible, and it lingers on your skin, and it makes your entire bathroom and half of your house smell like this bath bomb. So this is definitely one of my favorites. This bath bomb was actually fragrance with the lime and neroli. You can really smell the lime. It's very, very fresh. And this was actually something they had released last year. I think I said all this already for Halloween, but they did, it is part of the permanent collection now. But because it reminded me so much of fall last year, I decided to just get it at the same time of year that I had it last year. And it's just really, really nice. So this is definitely one of my favorites. It's also one of the bigger ones. As you can tell, it's quite huge. It's kind of hard to see, I know, but like in my hand, which is not, it takes up almost my whole hand, and my hand's relatively small, but it's still one of the bigger bath bombs. So this is definitely one that I love. It is a repurchase, and I do recommend it. So if you like citrus scents, I think that Enchanter would be a great one for you to try out. And the very last one I have for you guys today is the one that I'm actually the most excited about. I can smell it. It smells so good. And this one got a little wet, so I'm a little concerned about it, but it's the Lord of Misrule. If you can see that one. It's this beautiful green bath bomb, a little bit smaller than maybe the Enchanter, but relatively the same size. Oh, this smells so good. This actually has patchouli, vanilla, and I think black pepper oil in it. Those are the three main ingredients. And when I first read the description online, I was like, no way. I am not a fan of patchouli, and I know that. But I went in there, and there's only 2 limited edition items that they released for Halloween this year. There was the Lord of Misrule, and there was one called the Pumpkin Bubble Bar. Which is fragrance with their figs and leaves. If you've ever smelled their figs and leaves soap, it's the same fragrance. And I thought that I would really like that one. And I went in to smell them at the store that's just really close to where I work, and I didn't care for it at all, but I loved this. So I think it's the patchouli and the vanilla that made it something that very accessible to me. And apparently it makes your bath like a deep red wine color, which that's pretty exciting. But it has a little crown around the edges, which is really nice. And it smells really, really good when you smell it. So I can't wait to try this one. This is the one that I'm actually the most excited about. I was sad this year because they didn't have some of the ones that I had really gotten attached to last year. Pumpkin soap was one of my favorites, and they did not release pumpkin soap this year, which is quite sad. They did not have the Jacko Bath Bomb, and there were a couple other things, like the Kalaka Shower Jelly. They didn't have anything, though I think Enchanter is scented with the same scent, so if you like the Kalakis, Enchanter is a great way to go. And if you haven't checked yet, they actually just posted their Christmas stuff online as well, and they have some new stuff this year. They've listed a bunch of them. I don't know if it's all of them, but there's definitely a bunch of them, so if you get the chance, I would go run over there and order yourself some things, or at least take a look and see what might sound good to you if you don't want to jump the gun too much and get into the holiday season. I'm very much like a seasonal compartmentalizer. I like each season to be its own. So this was my fall haul for Lush, and I'm very excited about it. So thank you for watching. If you guys have any favorites that you want to let me know about, that you love from Lush, year round, doesn't have to be Halloween, just let me know. Write them down in the info box below so that I can take a look, because Lord knows I love Lush, and I love to get recommendations from people about things that they like so I can try it out. So if you have anything, just let me know. Yeah, and I hope you guys are having a great fallish holiday season, and I will speak to you guys later. Have a good rest of your day. Bye!